Hey there, this is Troy Baker, and this is a piece of Schmidt.
Hello and welcome back to a Piece of Schmidt podcast. I am Piece of Schmidt. To my left is Wes.
Hello.
To my right is James.
Hello.
And we're here to entertain you once again. We're back on the webs after a stint of not making podcasts, but we're back. And you can find us on Twitter and Facebook. Or no, you can't. You can not find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter, which updated their privacy policies.
Oh, really?
To basically say fuck you to Facebook.
Nice.
And you can find us on
Insta.
Patreon and Instagram and
YouTube.
all the things. And YouTube, of course, is probably where you're watching this. You can get the audio on SoundCloud and all those good things. SoundCloud and I said iTunes, right?
No, you said SoundCloud twice.
SoundCloud and iTunes. I had said it in my head.
And Patreon.
And patreon.com to support the show. So, the first week that we were gone, I was in Hawaii,
Mukalakaliki.
the state of Hawaii, the county of Kauai, or the island of Kauai.
Yeah.
They have their own county. Each
island is
Each
its own.
island is its own county.
I did not know that.
Has its own mayor, and then Hawaii has its own mayor and governor and all that stuff. So
The mayor of Jurassic Park.
yeah, which is Kauai. So I saw a lot of Jurassic Park stuff. There's a lot of stuff was filmed there. Not many cool things were filmed there, but a couple of them were Jurassic Park. That Dragonfly movie with Kevin Costner. You ever see that?
No, I know what movie you're talking about, but
It's good. I watched it a lot, and I wouldn't say it's great, but I watched it a lot when it first came out, and so it was really cool to see the stuff that was in that movie. The Jurassic Park stuff that I saw was the scene where they're giving Newman the whipped cream thing, and he's having a little burger.
oh, like the little
in that little
the beach resort
thing.
restaurant.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in Puerto Rico.
Side note,
Sure.
everyone always just says Newman.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what his name is in any other movie. He's
No.
always just Newman.
Yeah, like John Krasinski's Jim.
Yep.
You'll notice that in a Quiet Place review on Bloodshots that we're just gonna say Jim all the time.
Yep, pretty much.
That scene was filmed in this little place. Like my in-laws live on top of this hill in Kauai, and you drive down the hill and you go left, and it's right there on the water. And there's a bunch of food trucks there now. But I took this picture and lined up the trees, and I was basically right where this camera is on one of the shots.
Nice.
Yeah, it was super cool because that's a funny scene, and it's everyone remembers that scene, because he's like, Dotson, we got Dotson here. You remember that?
Yeah. No one cares.
Yeah.
No one cares.
No one cares. So, the second scene that I saw was in the opening when they see the long neck for the first time, and she's looking at the leaf, and he turns her head, and you see the dinosaur, and then it does the whole Jurassic Park song. In this wide shot, and they start walking out of the pond or whatever, like in the distance,
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And it's like, na, 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 whatever. So on where that little water piece is, on the opposite side of that, like literally, like the water is here and this road is right here. They just digitized the road out. So you can drive on that road, and then I took a picture from the other way, but you can see where that water lake thing is, and then far away
Nice.
is where they were.
It was a pretty cool picture.
It's so moving backwards from the Jurassic Park stuff, it's a insanely tropical island. It's not a Hawaii vacation. It's not.
No, you weren't on the Big Island, which is the
No.
Hawaiian vacation.
Well, Oahu is the
Yeah.
Honolulu. So the big Island is like
Is it?
that's what I think. That's what I think Hawaii
Yeah,
is, but that's like
Honolulu
the dark. That's the volcanoes and there's not like a ton of big resorts there. When you ever see a movie of Hawaii, like a vacation movie, like Forgetting Sarah Marshall,
Yeah.
that's Oahu and Honolulu and all that stuff.
Okay.
Sometimes Maui and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But Kauai is where you go when you want to film in the jungle of Puerto Rico or Africa or whatever, right? So like in Dragonfly, they were in Africa, but it's really in Kauai.
So to be in the jungle without actually having to go to.
Tropic Thunder, when they were in Vietnam and they were shooting when the jet flies by and
Yep.
that's in Kauai. Drove
Oh,
by
shit,
that
I didn't
field
know
too.
that.
Yeah. Ate at this burger place that Robert Downey Jr. ate at. He said they have this article posted or whatever, like framed. They were like, he's like, I ate at Bubba's Burgers like 5 out of 7 days a week, blah blah blah. So ate there and it was all right. But it's like 98% humidity all the time.
Fuck.
Stepped out of the plane at 10 p.m. Kauai time, and it was like 78 and a film of liquid. Oh man, it was a lot. Okay, and
So you're constantly sticky.
just sticky, butt sweat, everything, And so the airport, okay, has 9 gates. 9.
9.
You know how SeaTac has like A through Q or Z?
They all have 32
like
gates.
32
Yeah.
gates. This has
9.
9 gates.
Okay.
So it's super. It's all outdoors. So like at any point you can just walk out and then you'll be outside somewhere. It's weird. So we walk out of there and it's super humid and it's like it's nighttime and we're like, oh God, we're dying. And everyone there is like, what are you talking about? It's like, it's not, they're used to it, right?
Yeah, it's like when people come here and
They're like, oh, it's so cold.
Yeah, March, it's cold and we're like, t-shirt.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. So we're dying. They're like, oh, what's going on? 2 days pass, and I'm like, oh, I'm used to it. I don't even feel humidity anymore. It's like warm, but I'm not dying, and I'm not humid or anything. And then on the 4th day, everyone wakes up, and the locals are like, whoa, it's humid. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm like, I thought I was used to it. Because it rains a lot. And then it gets hot for a little bit, and all the rain, and
Yeah.
it's just in the air, and you're like,
So like the same amount of rain we get just with hot after it.
more rain than Washington.
Yeah, it's worse than Florida.
It's so the big mountain it's not a volcano or anything, but the big mountain is the 8th rainiest place on the planet.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And so around it is just rain and then but you can drive, so the whole island is the size of King County. So you can drive around King County, you can drive around this island. Except for you can't drive around the whole island because you've got the island like this, right? And then the northwest side of it, like the corner, is undrivable. There's no roads, there's nothing, there's no anything. It's where they flew the helicopters into Isla Nublar in Jurassic Park, right? Like they come off the water and fly into the things, and then they're in between the mountains, and they're flying, blah blah blah. That's that unpaved section of Kauai. So we go to the edge of those roads. We went to the edge of the north side, not the west side, and there's this dry cave, which is cool because the water has come up over the years and like washed this huge 150-foot deep cave that's like whatever. So that was cool. We did the movie tour. That's how I know about all these TV spots, because they drive you around the island. And went to the beach on a nicer day. Saw the sunset, Hawaiian sunset. That was pretty cool.
Is it really that nice?
It's nice. It's the sandy beaches are like more sandy than I've ever seen, and like clean and the thing about Kauai is it's very local. There's like some beaches that we went to on the movie tour. They're like, hey, this is where Elvis blah 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 did this and everything, and they're like, but don't come here with your family because it's littered with hobos and homeless people, and it's terrible, and they do meth and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, don't come here. It's beautiful, and take pictures while we're here, but then get back on the bus because you might die. And each island is like super proud of itself in this like kind of derogatory way of like, Kauai's the best island. because we have this, and this, and it's just the fucking best. And these other islands suck, and like everyone wants to go there because like blah blah blah, you know. But it's like this island's kind of like humid and rainy, and it's like not super great, you know. But sure, like everyone's like super proud of it and like loves it.
Wow.
Fucking what's his name? Somebody almost died drowning, like a famous actor. Who was it? Oh shit. Who was it? Ugh.
Old
I'm
guy,
gonna mess it up.
young
No,
guy?
it's an older guy. It was an older movie.
Oh.
See, I want to say Marlon Brando, but I don't think it was. But it was someone like him, and he was filming a movie on Kauai, and he almost died.
Oh,
and these
shit.
locals saved him, and then he like spent a bunch of money like helping them.
Oh, really?
Keep up beaches and stuff there.
I have no way
I
to.
can't think if it was Marlon Brando or not.
I actually don't have my phone this time.
Yeah. Went to a luau. Luau's are cool. You watch the pig come out of the ground, and they dance and unlimited free Mai Tais, which is cool. Mai Tais are really good. I never had a Mai Tai before, but they're pretty good. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think I would order one outside of that arena, but damn, I drank a lot of them, and they were really good.
Were they strong?
The ones at the luau weren't. That's why you could have as many as you wanted.
Ah.
A little shot of rum.
But one of them was like in a nice little glass, and they had a little thin slice of pineapple in there, and then like this honey fruit foam.
Oh, nice.
That was really good. Went to the Grand Canyon of Kauai. They have a big canyon. It's 3,200 feet elevation. Pretty beautiful. Very beautiful. I've never seen the Grand Canyon, so this is the closest I've come to that. And it was pretty cool. The only two rivers in the state of Hawaii on all islands are on Kauai. There's no other rivers,
Oh, really?
and that's why there's a canyon.
Oh.
It's very green, very beautiful. You're going across these little bridges, and you just look to your right, and it's just like
Lushness.
more lush.
Yeah.
I've never seen that much stuff like trees and green. I've never seen that much green. It's crazy. It's you really feel like you're just in a jungle. Let's see. Had a lot of fish tacos, mahi,
Yep.
mahi, and ahi tuna, which I kept mixing up and calling it ahi tuna and mahi fish.
Was just like dolphin.
Because everyone has it's like around here you're like, oh, fish tacos, okay, it's cod or halibut.
Yep.
You know, you go down there and it's like it could be 9 different fishes that they're like, this is our fish and chips or this is our fish taco. I went somewhere else. Where did I go? Do you remember The Descendants with George Clooney? Mm-hmm. Went to the house that they lived in and the restaurant that they went to, and I never saw that movie. But that was a thing.
Yeah, you went to this cool temple.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I went to a Hindu temple. It is open from 9 to noon every day to the public. Otherwise, they're praying in their temple thing. You have to wear things that you walk up to this pedestal, and there's a bunch of these multicolored. You can't wear shorts. If you're wearing shorts or anything that's not covering your legs, you have to wear one of these. If you want to go in the temple, you take your shoes off, obviously. Mm-hmm. And then, so we went around the temple, and there's like a nice little pool. It's like super crazy. There's like elephants and ornate structures and tons of little Buddhas inside the temple, and it's crazy. It was really, really cool. And it's been around for like a long time, like some long. It's like an old temple. Yeah. Have you ever been to Hawaii?
No.
You ever been to Hawaii? No.
No, man.
I definitely. There's part of me that was like, oh, I had this vacation in my head of Oahu and you know, going out to the beach every day. And
Is that kind of because of all of the movies and TV shows
Of
you've
course.
watched over the years?
It's like, where are you going for vacation? Hawaii. It's the same thought that you have. when I say I'm going on to Hawaii
Yep.
on vacation. So that's the thought that I have too. And then so it was different. But man, like my in-laws treated us like kings.
Yeah.
They were super nice. We ate at some really cool restaurants. We got to see every possible thing you could see on the island. Like, again, it's the size of King County, but
Yeah. But that's still everything in a week.
yeah. So the thing about that though is like it's kind of like if you were to drive around King County, except for there's like I-5 and highways and like traffic at like this certain amount of time. But the thing about Kauai is there's one road that goes around the whole thing, so everyone's on that one road, and it gets fucking backed up.
And is it only a 2-lane road?
So it's only 2 lanes. Sometimes there's 3, and then at certain parts of the day, the construction people or the road people like cone off certain. So now this way has 2 lanes, and then at a certain time
Jesus.
they switch it over, and then this people have 2 lanes. If you're not a local and there's tourists there, they're like, I don't know what to do, and there's people like hitting cones and like
Jesus. So, favorite thing you had while you were there?
everything. I had the puka dog.
Yeah.
What's a puka dog?
So Anthony Bourdain's one of his favorite meals is a puka dog. So
Okay.
I went to this place, and they make these like hoagies, okay, out of Hawaiian sweetbread, of course.
Okay.
They have this, but they're baked on this little thing where there's a hole in the middle, right, for the hot dog.
Yeah.
So and then they cook and whatever, and then you have this Hawaiian. So then it's this big Hawaiian sweet roll, this big old fucking hot link, and then they fill it with your choice of relish. So they have like mango relish and coconut relish, and
interesting.
So, not your typical pickle relish?
you can get pickle relish.
Okay.
And then they do mayonnaise, dog, your relish. Here you go, and it's this thing, and it's fucking delicious, man.
Yeah, it looked good.
That's
Man.
So, what kind of relish did you have?
Coconut.
Oh,
Really?
really?
I was like, I like coconut. I don't like pickle relish.
Yeah.
Let's see how this sweet and savory thing goes on, and it totally.
So, it's 2 levels of sweet and then 2 levels of savory, I guess, because
Yeah.
the mayonnaise and the hot dog are going to be the savory. Sweet. Okay. See,
Oh,
I would probably try it
man.
with the mango.
Yeah.
I was thinking mango too, but I would also try coconut
I
because
would
I
try
like
it with
coconut.
all of them. I would try it with all of them. They're
Even
so
pickle?
good. Even pickle. Yeah, I would. It's just good, man. I'm sure I wouldn't hate it because I eat fried pickles and stuff. There's a part of me that knows I enjoy aspects of pickles.
So, I guess since you had a quintessentially Hawaiian bread down there, how different is it than King's Hawaiian rolls?
Same.
It is the same?
It's identical.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's not like one of the things, oh, the authentic one tastes a lot better. No,
No.
it's like, no.
So authentic. I tried poi. Have you ever heard of poi?
I've heard of it. I haven't tried it though.
No.
Poi?
Poi.
No.
Have you
So-
had Kawano?
This is basically poi. It's not made of bad droppings, but it's their mashed potatoes kind of thing.
Okay.
It's like a very ancient food that they used to eat. They've eaten for like thousands of years, and it's made from a root. They grind it up and mix it with water and something else, and it is the most bland purple mush ever.
So, it's food just in the sense of you eat this to live type
Yes.
thing. Got it.
Yes. Yeah, it's gross.
Trying to think back, like all of the food shows and stuff I watched of Hawaii. Did you do a plate lunch? Rice, entree, potato salad? Like everywhere in Hawaii they have it?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, pretty much. That's funny.
Like
I didn't
every
even
food show
notice
you
that.
watch in Hawaii, they always go get a plate lunch somewhere.
Yeah, even like this little pizza place we went to did that. There's rice and yeah, interesting.
Rice, meat choice, and then
And then
potato
a
salad.
Potato salad, yeah. But the thing about the luau too that was really cool is the pork that they serve from the pig that's cooked in the ground or whatever. Best meat I've ever had. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I bet.
Not even
They
just pork, meat in general.
It was just delicious. I've never had a steak that tasted that good. I've never had anything that tasted that good.
And it was,
Meat wise.
and it was basically just roasted pork with very little seasoning on it.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It was super good. It
It's
was
the way they cook it.
Yeah.
And like it's like smoked too.
Yeah.
In the pit, and they put all the seasonings all around the pig and everything in the pit.
there's like banana leaves and lemons and all kinds of
Salt,
things. and
pepper, yeah.
And then you got the dudes who come out in the Hawaiian things with the hose, and then they scrape the sand off, and then they take the cover. So that was cool. And what else did we do? Becca got a pineapple drink in a pineapple. That was very tropical.
Nice.
The day we left, there was a huge storm on the north side, and they had to like chopper in people because of floods.
Oh, damn.
And then I just read something like a couple days ago that some dude got bit by a shark on the north shore of Kauai.
Yeah.
And then a couple days earlier, he had like escaped a bear attack.
Yep. There was three. It was a
Oh.
trifecta.
Yeah.
There was 3 things.
Oh, Mother Nature just hated that guy.
He got bit by 3 different things.
But yeah, man, it was cool. They have a really nice house there. There's no septic tanks there, which we take for granted. They have what's called a cesspool, which I've only heard in
Derogatory ways.
Yeah. So that needs to be drained all the time, and so it was hey, I know you're super sweaty and like gross, but like make sure to take super short showers. And it was like, oh god, this sucks. So that was fun.
No AC, right?
There's no AC anywhere.
Really?
Like Walmart, like the big stores, you know.
Yeah.
But you go inside places, and they're content just being warmer than they are outside. I'm like, oh god, let's get inside, and I get in there, and I'm like, there's no ventilation,
Yeah,
and it's
it's-
hotter.
Ugh.
I had to tell this Asian place to like, can you turn that fucking fan on right now? And they're like, oh, sure, I guess. And I'm like, it's like 900 degrees in here.
Did you have shaved ice?
It's not shaved ice. It's
Oh?
shave ice.
Oh.
They do not put the D anywhere.
Really?
It is shave ice.
Okay.
And yes, I had a ton of shave ice.
I would have been bathing in shaved ice.
Shave ice.
Shave ice.
Shave ice for some
Shiv
reason.
ice.
It's shave ice for some reason, and yeah, it was super good, super refreshing. Yeah, shave ice is a thing.
Were there a lot of tourists there?
Not as many as the bigger popular islands, but there was definitely some where you would see like rental car. You know, you can always tell because they have that little barcode on the.
Yep.
So you park, to go out to eat or whatever, and you see all the cars that have they're just rental cars. Yeah.
Did you catch any flack from the locals for not being a local?
Nope. Everyone's super nice. Everyone will come up to you and be like, "Hey, man, are you having a nice day?" Blah, Everyone is super nice. It's crazy. Yeah. Very chill. They're having their house worked on, my in-laws, and they didn't get something done before we got there because the workers had left early a couple days before because there was a nice surf going on, so they just left. So if they want to come to work, they'll come to work. If they don't, then they
If it's
won't.
a good surf day, then
Then you got no work that day. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
very, very relaxed. Yeah. What were you doing?
working.
And working.
How's that?
It's a lot like work.
All right.
As my old roommate used to say, work is called work because fuck was already taken.
Oh yeah, you've said that before. Recycled.
Yep.
What were you doing? Taking care of some animals.
Yeah. Yeah. That's about it.
Working
and-
animals.
You almost
I
lost
was-
a cat.
I was cat sitting for Becca's nanny family. They had they left at the same time to go to Mexico.
So you were
So-
watching the 3 dogs, your dog,
Yeah,
and the cat.
yeah,
It's not that much work.
nah. The cats were easy. I was literally there for like maybe 15 minutes a day.
Oh, you went to their place. Okay.
Yeah, I would go up there.
Oh yeah. So like each animal is in their respective houses.
Yeah.
They weren't all over here.
Katie would bring them over when she would work
Yeah.
from home, so they could be out and run around and chill and not be cooped up all day.
That's nice.
You almost lost a cat.
Never saw it. Never fucking saw it.
2 cats. Only saw 1 cat.
Now, the cat I named Fluffy because I didn't know what its name was. And it's a big fluffy cat, and it's super friendly, and it's like meow, 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 like following me around. And so here's how the first day was so funny. So the directions that I got were, hey, when you get to the house, there'll be a note. It tells you everything to do. Not the case. We go to the house the first day. There's a car in the driveway. I'm like, what the fuck? It's got an Uber sticker on it. So I go through the garage. I open the door. I see the downstairs area. The 1 cat is laying on the bed. The door to upstairs is closed, but I hear a bunch of like thumping around, and there's definitely somebody there. So it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I changed the litter box, made sure that's it. I only had access to the litter box, right? So I kind of got freaked out. I went outside, and I texted her, and I was like, hey, is somebody supposed to be in your house? And she was like, I don't think so. And she was like, we left the lights on. Is there, like, do you hear things? I'm like, yeah, there's definitely somebody stomping around upstairs. And she was like, weird. And then I'm like, there's a black Infinity in the driveway. Does that ring a bell? And then she's like, I don't think so, ... And then I'm like looking at him like, great, I'm going to have to call the police or something for this lady. And then it comes and she goes, oh, wait, that's the housekeeper my husband just told me. He scheduled the housekeeper to come, and then she didn't even know about it, so I wouldn't have fucking known. And then, so I was like, all right, I'm just going to come back tomorrow. So I get back to the house the next day, and the housekeeper had shut all the fucking doors. So the cat that was downstairs, Fluffy, had no access to food or water all night long because she closed the door to everything. So I went in there, I opened the main door, I saw where the water bowl and food bowl was and everything. Saw the fluffy cat, and then I didn't see another cat. So I was like texting Becca. I was like, "Are you sure there's another cat? Like, I know you work there, but are you sure there's another cat? Because I don't see a cat." And then I texted the lady, and she was like, "Yeah, it's probably just scared and hiding in a closet or something like that." So I got super paranoid, and I opened up all the doors in the house. All the closet doors, because I don't want this lady to come back to a cat stuck in a closet dead after not eating for 7 days. And apparently it would just come out when I wasn't there because I knew there had to be 2 cats there because like the water would always go down halfway and it's like a big bowl, right? And then the food would have like a giant amount of food in the same bowl, but it would be like there's no way 1 cat could eat that much food. There has to be 2 cats. And the litter box is like, the cat doesn't shit that much either unless it's eating all the food.
Yeah.
You know? So, apparently, when she got back, they found the cat. Becca texted me a picture the next day. Hey, found the cat. Dead. Yeah. Also, isn't a tabby cat orange?
No. Tabby cats are gray.
Are they really?
Yeah. It's the Pet Cemetery cat.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. So, what are the orange cats?
Calico.
Those are orange and white, though. What's the all-orange ones? I thought they were tabbies.
Tabbies are gray. Because I had a tabby cat when I grew up.
Yeah, so did I. And my mom always told me it was all orange. And she always told me that it was a
Maybe
tabby
they're both.
cat. It's so weird.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Well, the cat's definitely gray. That she sent me the picture of. And that's why I was like, because I was always looking for an orange fucking cat.
I don't know.
Yeah, so there's a tabby.
Is it the
Okay.
Pet Cemetery cat?
It is, yeah.
It's like my cat Loki.
Yeah. It does look like the Pet Cemetery. Maybe not as all, like the Pet. Wasn't
I
the
thought
Pet
that was, like,
Cemetery cat like
gray.
all gray? Yeah, that was just all gray.
See, I thought that was a tabby cat.
See, you're both right. Orange tabby cat.
Oh, okay. So I had an orange tabby. Gotcha.
What are the gray cats called?
Devils.
What's the cat from Pet Cemetery?
Just say
I
it.
thought it was a tabby
Yeah.
cat.
I couldn't even tell you. I only know calico, tabby, Persian, Siamese cat,
Yeah.
and that's like it. We are
swear it was a-
Siamese, if you please.
Does it say anywhere?
It gives me the name.
But not
Say
like
what kind of
What
cat
kind of
is
cat
in Pet
was
Cemetery.
blah blah blah. I have a funny story too. When we got back, we ordered some DoorDash.
Oh, okay.
Okay. First day we got back.
A silver tabby British short hair.
Huh. Okay.
So tabby just encompasses like 80%
Everything.
of cats, except for calico.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So what kind of cat was Garfield? Was that a calico or a tabby?
He's a tabby.
He would be an orange
He's an
tabby.
orange tabby.
Okay. Gotcha. Go ahead.
Are you
DoorDash.
jerking it down there?
No, my leg hurts. Massage my leg.
Okay, so we ordered DoorDash. And this, knock on the door, get up. Of course, the dogs are going crazy.
Yep.
I crack the door open. It's this nice Somalian kid, this
Yeah.
young kid,
Eagle's brother.
Egal's brother, basically. Nice kid. But as we know from Egal, dogs
Yeah.
are not
Good.
welcome.
Yeah.
All right. So things occur. I'm trying to grab the bag from him. I say thank you. And then the door opens and Bruce bolts.
Oh.
And I see this kid's life flash before his eyes. And he bolts out this way and up the stairs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Bruce. And then Harley comes.
Oh my god.
And again, this kid
Yeah.
is scared of Bruce.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
Well, because we
gave
learned
Bruce
this
too much
from
credit
Egal. We learned this from Egal is their religion is like dogs are dirty, they're filthy. That's why he's scared of dogs. So whenever dogs came in to work, he would always like back up or whatever. So I was familiar with why he was running. It didn't shock me why he ran. So because most people would be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
And like catch them for me. But he like booked it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have shoes on. So I run out the door and I'm like, Bruce, and of course Becca's out there and she's like, Harley and whatever. And I don't see Bruce. I look up the stairs and I don't see either of them. And I'm like, fuck. So I go back inside to get my shoes and then I hear coming from the other side of the building and the kid is sandlotting away from and Bruce is like and I go like this. And then I catch Bruce. And the kid's like, thank you. I was dying. I was like kind of mad. And then I set Bruce down and we closed the door. And I was like, that was pretty fucking funny. Me and Becca were laughing. I couldn't find him. And I was like, oh, God.
Where was Harley? Did she just come back?
She was just by like guarding the door, like,
Yeah.
and no one knew where Bruce and this dude went, and he ran all the way around the building and came back, and then I saw him coming from this way. It's like, what's that stomping sound? And Bruce chased him all the way around. Oh man, that was funny.
Oh, that is super funny.
Yeah.
My Bruce story was I told you already is that each day Bruce got a little smarter because you have to kind of trick him to get out of the house or he'll run out, So we would like give him a treat in the kitchen and then like pretend like we're not doing anything and then get out of the house real fast. He's like, oh, with his treat. And then like 2 or 3 days later, he would just stand in front of the door and not move. We'd be in the kitchen, treat, Bruce, treat. He'd be like, nope, not moving. Guarding the door, stand there like this. And then so we have to pick him up by the scruff and then boop, and then get out of the door. And then now he's persistent. Now he's got help from little one, and she's trying to like do things, and he's trying to do things. And then we have to hold him up like Simba and like, and they're on the couch and then bolt out the door. And then he'd run up to the window and just put, oh. And just like look out the door and be like, you bitch.
When I was house sitting for you guys and your dogs, it was more like they didn't want me to leave. Like I would feed them. I'd sit down and watch some TV while they were outside. They'd come back in. I'd stay for a little bit to hang out with them. I'd go to get up and they'd both be on me like, nope.
Yep.
It's the same joke like you can't move the cat because it's on you. You can't move the dog if it's asleep on you.
Bruce Harley will give you puppy hugs to get you to stay, and then Bruce will just look up at you like, you always leave us.
It's a bargaining tool for who will go get something from the kitchen. Right? Well, do you want me to move the dogs? Because they're laying on me right now.
Yeah.
We've had that same thing with the cat. It's like I ask her to get something, but Loki's on me.
That's super funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Until it's like, hey, do you want to have sex? Oh, the dogs are on me. It's like, so yeah, that was our week of vacations and events.
Yeah. I'm officially live selling cars now.
Nice. You sold one yet?
Yeah, sold 4. Got my mentor his little bonus. He's happy. It's like you had to sell like 4 cars in like 80 hours or some shit.
4 cars in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Barely slid it in there. Every one of my sales have been very strenuous. Very, very weird situations. I had to drive from our location with one car to Puyallup, drop that car off, pick up the car they wanted to buy, bring it back to Renton, and then sell it to them. They were there for like 4.5, 5 hours. But I got to drive a BMW Z4 Roadster, which is like the James Bond car from the, I think it was License to Kill.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
What's that?
I have some blood-shots.
Oh,
I
nice.
saw an extra movie.
Nice.
I want to talk about video games, so we're going to end this piece of shit podcast. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Piece of Schmidt podcast. I hope you missed us. I hope you're happy that we're back. Catch us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Support us on Patreon, and we love you for it.
And
Wes
we're sweating.
loves you. We're sweating. It got hot in here. We're going to open the windows and then record some new shows for you. And James is going to edit all of them.
Yes.
Until next time, we'll see you next time.